Many people. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I just unplugged my headset, so you might getting the sound only now. But the important part of this is really that so many people, myself included, we're looking for that financial freedom, and it's not only the financial freedom itself; it's the fulfillment in life, right? That's why I'm not in my corporate job anymore. That's why I quit the corporate job 6 years ago, maybe even earlier than that. And so I started doing coaching business, and I was overworking in my coaching business even more than in my corporate job. Actually, I was working 8+ hours on my coaching, and when I couldn't put that amount of hours anymore in, my coaching business just stopped working, totally collapsed. And I found myself coming back really early on when I had my baby. I came back to the business, and it just would not take the momentum again. And I was just overworked, frustrated, and really, really disappointed of myself because I thought I should be somewhere else. I was so deeply disappointed of myself that I was thinking of going back to corporate, even though it's sucking the soul out of me. And this year, literally this year in summer, I was faced with a challenge. Do I go back to my corporate job as a lawyer, or do I buckle up and I put 8+ hours, which I didn't even have, by the way? I was just like, it was an illusion, right? I have a little daughter right now, so I don't have that time anymore. So I was literally standing at a crossroad where I was thinking, well, what do I do? What do I do? I'm not like dear God, please let me know what's the solution. I want to have a good life. I want to have that six-figure income. I want to be doing business. I want to help people. Like, this is in my nature. This is my purpose. This is in my calling, right? To be helping people. I want to be helping people, but I also need to have the money to do that, because otherwise I need to go and be a lawyer for a huge corporation, helping rich people getting even richer. So that's not what I want to be doing with my life, right? And then I discovered this blueprint, which literally promised me to teach me marketing, digital marketing, the way how to sell online and to create six-figure income online while working only 2 hours a day. And I was just like, man, this must be it, right? Like, this is my thing. Working 2 hours a day, creating six-figure income. And I was still hesitate. I was still hesitating. I was still thinking, well, what's going to be different? I was not very successful as a coach selling my own coaching programs. I had good months, I had bad months, but what's going to change here when how good am I going to be by selling someone else's program? Like, what's going to be different this time? So I was really, really curious, but very hesitant to go into that, even though I was eyeing those MRR courses a while. MRR is, by the way, it's master resell rights, where you have the right to sell that program that you just bought to your audience, to your customers, right? And so I was thinking, what's going to be different this time? And what made me actually jump on it, what made me join this program, this blueprint, was actually the fact that it's a course and it's a blueprint. It's a step-by-step process which literally teaches you what to do, how to do, when to master social media so you can create that daily pay. And I had to humbly admit to myself, I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to do that thing, digital marketing. I don't know how to do that online thing so people actually are buying off me something. And so I decided, after 6 years of being in business, that I need to learn the skills of how to sell online, how to make it available for people, actually, that they will find me, that they will find what I have, and that they will understand the value of what I'm offering. And this is what I'm learning in this blueprint. It's called Legacy Builders Program. And I'm learning all the ins and outs, not only about digital marketing, but about authentic sales. Because there is a way how to sell inauthentically, like there's scripts you can be reading, you can be using someone else's words, but doing it your own way. So it's actually coming from you, and it actually helps people like you. That's something I didn't know how to do. And I thought I'm very much convincing. I thought I'm kind of confident. I thought, well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. Yet it was. Because how else would I end up being overworked with very little sales coming in into my coaching business? And today, that's why I'm literally helping people like myself, failed entrepreneurs. And there is nothing wrong about saying those words, right? You guys, like nothing. It was just like so scary. This was so scary for me to be called failed entrepreneur. But I'm literally saying this is for overworked entrepreneurs who are not seeing the sales come in. And this is so crushing because if you put your soul and your heart into your business, you know how painful that is. You're working, and you're not getting anything in return. And the worst case scenario for any entrepreneur like that is just to go out and look for another job because you cannot do that what you love because you just don't have money through that. And I don't want that for anyone else to be letting the dream go, letting the dream die because you just need the money and you just get the money somewhere else doing something else which you maybe are good at, right? That's not a problem, but then that's not what fulfills you the most. So, you know, when I found this blueprint and I started implementing the strategies and the 2 hour workday, and I started doing TikTok. I never did TikTok before, right? I started doing YouTube lives as well. And I started learning all the ins and outs about digital marketing and how to basically show people what's possible. It was a game changer because it was not changing only the way how I do business, how I talk to people, but also how I'm presenting myself. Like, what's the difference? Before, I would not tell people that I feel like a failed entrepreneur. I would never admit that to anyone. I would be saying, it's going, it's up and down, it's all those things, but I would never say to anyone, well, I don't feel like I'm a successful entrepreneur because I'm barely making it. I'm making some money, but it's nowhere where I want it to be. And in my 6 years as a coach, I thought I would be somewhere else, right? I had all those big eyes at the beginning, like being this 6 figure earner as a minimum, if not a millionaire, right? But then when I was almost ready to give in and give up my business, I understood, well, there are some inner shifts that need to happen. This was for me, this was really important, right? And I'm not going to bore you with those things, but if you are someone who has their business and you are overworking and you don't see the results and you're not seeing the sales and you're already in your head like worrying, maybe I need to go and get a job, you are not alone. I just want you to know that like there are so many people struggling with that. It's just in our society, it's not cool to show that to people, right? Like be authentic about that and be very public that maybe things are not as good as it sounds like or it looks like. But that's not a problem. Being not where you want to be is not a problem. It's only when you don't have a way how to get where you want to be, or like you are stuck, you don't have the vehicle that will get you to your 6 figures. And this is what happened to me with the blueprint. I have found my vehicle. I was asking God literally, could this be it? Could this be the vehicle that takes me to my 6 figures? Is this blueprint going to be that thing that I was praying for? And at that moment, I decided, yes, it's going to be it. It's my 6 figure vehicle. I'm telling that to everyone. This is my thing. This is what's going to bring me where I want to be. And I don't care how long it's going to take, how much do I need to like change for that and transform things because I know I don't have that skill yet because otherwise I would be already 6 figure earner and I would not be buying that course, right? But you guys, this is the thing. This is not your ordinary master yourself rights course because there are many of them out there. There are many, many, many. You get the rights, you can resell that. They even give you the price or the minimum price for which you can sell that. You can change a couple of things, maybe like the domain and all kind of things. But here's the difference. What I see from my experience of being a coach for many years and going through some of those courses and programs and whatnot, that this Legacy Builders program is different because, and I'm going to tell you the biggest differences, right? I'm going to tell you, because it's not only the course, which is like a digital course, because a digital course will very rarely teach you the skills that you need. If that was possible, if that was true, all of us would be amazing at digital marketing already. That's just the truth. There is more to that. How that course is going to be working for you, how you're going to apply that to your audience, how you're going to apply that into your skills, how that fits your personality, all of those things, right? And so why is this course so different? Is because it comes with live training. And this, guys, you like, this is priceless. This is literally priceless in this course, because you pay an investment upfront for the digital course. Yes, absolutely. There is an investment. There is no kidding. I will go more into details like that. But you're not only getting the course, you're also getting a live community with live training. Michelle, who is the owner and like she invented the whole business model, she's running the trainings. Imagine live trainings with a millionaire teaching you digital marketing, having your questions answered by a millionaire who's done a lot, who tested and trialed many, many things. And now she's helping this particular community for free, because you're not paying for that. You're not paying for those trainings. You're not paying for the monthly member, like none of that. There are no fees for that, which is a relief for any entrepreneur, by the way. Oh, there are no monthly fees? Of course not. Well, of course not. She could be easily charging for those live trainings tens of thousands of dollars. When I started my first coaching business, I was part of a business mentorship where I would pay literally $10,000 per year. Once that was over, the year was over, I knew one strategy, how to do online, which took 6 months to implement and only then start selling to people. And I still didn't know how to sell. And when I finished those 12 months, I knew one strategy and I didn't know how to sell. And I made $3,000 back. So I did not even make the entire investment back on that mentorship. Now, I'm not saying it was not valuable. I'm not saying I did not learn certain skills and a lot of things, but it didn't take me where I wanted to be. And where I wanted to be was, well, at least to have the investment repaid to me back. So like it's 10K, right? That's where I wanted to be. And so this is why I'm saying this mentorship with Michelle, with Legacy Builders program, is priceless, because you're not paying for it. And she's a millionaire. She's coaching other people who are getting and becoming millionaires, and she's not charging for it. And to me, this was the huge difference that convinced me, why should I go with Legacy Builders program and not with other Master Excel courses, which you get basically very similar kind of value in the course. Like you get a course, you resell that, right? But how do you do that? Nobody's teaching you how to do that. And Legacy Builders program is teaching you that step by step, literally plugging in. People are following the course, people are following the blue step and are seeing results, because this is a learnable skill. I'm saying it's a learnable skill, right? Everyone can learn that. Like if you imagine going for a driving license, at first you don't know, you are really scared, you're stressed out, there's so many things to be watching for, and first couple of times really like nerve-wracking, and then you just practice, and over time, at some point, God knows when, for everyone that could be different point, you go like, oh, I'm a driver. And at some point you get your license, and then you practice even more and more and more, and then you become really confident and very comfortable with driving, right? But you're not getting comfortable and very confident if you just get your license and never practice. This, by the way, happened to my mom in the old good times. Like she passed her driving license tests, she got the license, and she never drove ever in her entire life till today. Basically, she doesn't know how to drive, right? She hasn't practiced that. She hasn't. And practicing and having someone who is helping you with that, helping you tweak your messaging, helping you tweak your like narrowing down your audience, your perfect customer, because all those things, by the way, are part of the sales process. Sales process is not just when you close a customer. That's just the result. That's just the outcome, right? So the sales process actually starts with you, how you're presenting yourself, how you're talking to your audience, whether you know your audience, whether you know what they need, whether you know your ideal customer, what their needs are, right? Like we are actually getting into the nitty-gritty stuff right now with our daily trainings in the community, because that's the 90-day holiday profit push, which is focused, like super laser focused on mastering social media and preparing you for that massive growth in 2025. And so without that, like without that knowing, this is the thing what I'm getting to understand right now as well. Like there are two different things. There's the thing that you think you should be telling people, what you believe people need to hear or what they want to hear, or what should be kind of like said the way how it should be said and all those things. And that there is a second thing, which is basically what your customer needs, what your customer wants. And flipping that actually makes all the difference. Because you guys, I was on this side of the equation for the last past 6 years when I was doing my coaching business. I was talking to people the way I thought they wanted to be told things, what I thought they need to hear, but I never considered what I wanted. I never considered that part. And now I'm learning how to flip that, and it is brilliant. I'm telling you, it's brilliant. Just today, we had a training which was very much focused on that customer journey, right? Like that customer journey. And we went through those steps, and I was doing those little exercises and all of that. And it had me in tears by the end of that exercise. Now, I'm going to tell you why I started crying. Basically, I realized that there are things in my life that I truly deeply desire. One of those things, one of my dreams is to have a beautiful house. That house is like a beautiful 2-level villa with amazing views, and there is a terrace. That's the part which is really important for me. There is a terrace overlooking sea, and I see myself sitting on that terrace feeling so happy and fulfilled, and drinking the glass, my favorite glass of Merlot, looking at the sunset over the sea, and just feeling so at peace, like I've just landed in heaven. And when I imagined that dream, I just started crying because it so deeply touches my heart. And I couldn't understand that. I was asking myself, well, it's just a house. It's just like, it doesn't seem so important. It's just a material thing, right? There are more important things in life, you could say. But for some reason, this dream is so important for me that I find so much fulfillment in that dream, in that vision of that dream house, that I can't even explain. And this is what I believe is happening. It's truly coming through my soul. That's the yearning of my soul. And it's not even about a house. It's about how happy I feel in that happy place, right? And so this is my dream, and I don't want anyone to be giving up on their dreams. I don't want anyone to be giving up on their dreams, because we all learned to do that at some point, right? We wanted something and then it wouldn't happen, and then we would just like kind of like, okay, well, it doesn't have to happen. I'm gonna survive, right? It's kind of like toughen up mentality. I'm gonna live without that. But it's just something that my soul deeply desires. The fulfillment, the joy, the happiness, the expression, just to show that it's possible to myself and to others. That's why it's so important. And I don't want people to be giving up on their dreams, because if you are an entrepreneur already, by the way, give me number one in the comments if you are already an entrepreneur, and give me number two if you are not yet. Maybe you're playing with that idea, but you want, maybe you're considering having your own business. So just to go back to the idea of, if you have your own business, there was already a reason why you started that business, right? You started that business with a vision, why you want to be working for yourself. Maybe that was the same as for me. You don't want to be working for someone else Maybe you hated corporate, you wanted more freedom, you wanted more financial freedom, because when you work on your own business, of course, the income is uncapped, right? Like you could be earning anything. When you're in your employment, you're just earning whatever they give you, what you agreed to be earning, and maybe with minimal raise every year, maybe every other year. It's very capped. So if you're an entrepreneur, you already had a vision, you wanted to do something different, you wanted to have something different than many others don't have. Because I don't know about you, but I don't know many entrepreneurs. Like my family, my upbringing was very traditional. We were more kind of like those teachers, lawyers, engineers, those kind of folks, right? And so having good education, having good university, and then graduating from the university, getting a good job, like that's the security for life. And I said no. At some point I said no. I've got 2 university degrees, one from a leading world university in law, and nobody could understand that, why I'm doing it, why I'm throwing away my legal education, my years of experience and practice, why I'm doing this thing that I'm going to go into coaching, and why am I doing that? And it was so hard to explain to people that I just don't want to have the same life as they have, that I have a different vision for my life, that I want different things. And then I became a coach, and I was coaching, and I was still not getting to that vision. And I was getting disappointed, and I was getting so frustrated, because I really truly believed in my dream, and I didn't want to have that disappointment, that heartache that comes along where you don't see your dream come true. And it made me so upset, and I became so resentful about everything, because I just couldn't accept me being a failure in life like this, because I felt that this is so true about me, that I want to be doing things differently. And my life is totally about freedom, like freedom, total fucking freedom in its fullest expression. I just couldn't tolerate anything less than that. And when I didn't see it happening because of money, because my coaching business was not taking off, I was not saying sales, I was just like, that's it, I'm a failure, I can't fulfill my life's dreams. And so when this blueprint came over, I was just like, I got hope again. This is what I got out of it, hope that it's possible, that there is a structured way, so I don't need to be worrying what to do, how to do, when to do, that there is a literally a process where I can just follow, and it's gonna get me there, without overthinking, without overwhelm, without reinventing the wheel. But it gave me hope that it's possible. And so I'm learning the way how to do sales. So you guys, this is such a crucial part of it, because as an entrepreneur, you know that there are many things that you could be taking care of in your business. But because this business is done for you, it's literally business in a box. You're getting a box, you're plugging it in, you literally making it work for yourself, and it's done. You're not touching it. The only thing that you're doing is your money generating activities, which is like promoting your business, your website. That's it, right? And this is the most crucial part of everything. Just learning how to promote that business, how to talk to people, how to relate to people, so they see it's possible, so they will see it as their vehicle to where they want to get. At the beginning, when I started my life today, I was saying, when I first came across this blueprint, I was asking God, like, is this it? Is this blueprint my vehicle for 6 figures? And I got the answer, yes. Like, hell yeah, but you just have to work it out for you, for yourself. And I got hope again, the hope that I gave up already. And I started it. I started doing the business, and I'm sharing with everyone. If you gave up on hope in your business because you thought it's not going anywhere, and if you believe you suck in sales, in marketing, in selling to people, you've got to learn that. And there is a way how to learn that. And you can learn that while earning money in your own business as well, because this business is fully automated. Everything that it's done in the background is fully automated for you. And so that's why you get your life back. That's why I got my life back. I was putting 8+ hours in my coaching business With this business, I'm not working more than 4 hours. That's it. But I got my life back. And even though I'm still learning how to sell all those ins and outs about marketing, digital marketing, and I know I have to learn those things because they're not coming naturally for me. I'm not like, a born star that I just go and I nail everything that I do. Like, quite the opposite. With digital marketing, I'm learning. Like, I'm just a novice. I'm like a new beginner, and I'm starting from scratch. And I'm so excited about this journey because I want to learn that the right way. I want to learn it in the way that actually works, that actually is effective, and it helps others as well. Because I know there are many more entrepreneurs out there who are struggling with sales, who are struggling with not making, it in their business. And it's not just like I'm doing something wrong or I don't know how to do those things. It's just I haven't acquired that skill yet. And that's why I'm doing the blueprint. By the way, you guys, if you want to know more details about the business, go to my bio or in the description of the video. You will find a link where you go there. You just enter your email address and you will get the 10K in 30 days free guide. And you will see step by step explained how the business works, how come that you're getting 100% profit of all that you sell. That's really, really important to know, especially if you're coming from a background like MLM, affiliate marketing, where you paid commissions, right? You're not getting commissions here in this business. Everything like is just going through the payments, getaways and all of that to you. It's not going somewhere else, and not someone else is paying some little commission to you. No, you are getting paid 100% of the profit. So just to give you the idea how that works literally is. So the Legacy Builders program is the highest level of the investment and is the highest level of the digital program you can get into as well. It's $900. This is your upfront one-off investment, right? Now it comes with the master resell rights. So you're selling that to your customers. But already in that course, you are learning all the steps, what to do, how to go about sales, what's your ideal customers, like all the sales, what we would call sales, that will help you create that six-figure income are in the program. So then you get a customer who buys of you, Legacy Builders program, which is $900, and you're getting paid that, and your investment into the business is already covered. I mentioned to you at the beginning that when I started my coaching business, I was with a mentorship where I paid $10,000 for 1 year. And then after that 1 year, I got cut off and I didn't get anything. And I've earned 3,000. So I did not even cover my investment in that course, right? So that's why it's a no-brainer for me when I saw Legacy Builders program. With one customer, your investment is actually paid off. Everything after that is pure profit with no monthly fees, no recurring fees or any other expenses. So to me, this is like a no-brainer, right? Even the most cynical people, when I'm talking to them about this business, they go like, but it's just logical. It's so logical. Just with one customer, your investment is paid off. So even if you don't want to sell that further, with one customer, that's covered, right? I've never seen a business like this, a business model that would just cover my investment with one sale. And that's why I want to get better at sales. That's why it's so important to me to know how to sell and how to present this business to others so they see the benefits of it. You guys, by the way, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. And again, if you go into my bio or into the description of this video on YouTube, you can see the website. That's the business website. And when you enter your email address, you get that 10K in 30 days free guide. So you will see how the structure works and everything. And how come that you're actually earning 100% profit, right? Like, it's a no-brainer. 100% for you to keep because it's your business, right? It's nobody else's business. It's your business. You keeping it. and it's your responsibility to be also selling. By the way, because it's not an MLM, it's not affiliate, it's none of those things. You're not recruiting anyone, you're not getting paid off anyone else's sales. No one else is being paid out of your sales. There is no kind of pyramid, none of that. Everyone who joins and is at the same level. It is in the same pond, right? So where when it comes to this business, I'm at the same level like Michelle, who is the creator of this module, of this entire business module. If you buy into Legacy Bullish program, you are at the same level as well, like everyone else, right? No one is above or below. No recruiting, no bothering family, friends, none of that. This is a good stuff. This is good stuff, really. And I literally value the most the trainings that we are receiving because, as I mentioned at the beginning, I didn't have the skill of selling online. I thought I was selling online and I did sell something, but those things are changing so fast. And when I came back after having my baby, like I just couldn't take up the momentum again. It was just so kind of different and done for me. And there is no business that can be actually done in 2 hours only per day. There are people who are still employed and are doing this business. There are people who are like retired and are doing this business. There are people like myself, they have their business and they're just adding this passive income on top of what they are already doing. Because I'm using it not only for the passive income business, the Legacy Builders program, but I'm also using it for my coaching business. Like it's a skill, and I'm using it for all kinds of different things, right? In my coaching business. So you guys, if you have any questions about whatsoever, just let me know. I'm just very happy to walk you through any of the details. But by the way, once you register for like receiving the 10K and 30 days blueprint, you will also be shown like explanatory videos. You will get more information. You will get emails, and you also get an invitation to a live webinar. The webinars are amazing because you can actually ask your live questions. You can literally raise your hand and ask like, hey, but what about this? What about that? And that will be explained to you by that person who leads the webinar. It's usually Michelle, but sometimes there might be different webinars as well. If you cannot make it on the webinar live because of the time zone that you're in, just watch the replay. That's always sent after the live, so you can get the information. But just do yourself a service. If you're a really struggling entrepreneur who is not seeing the sales and feels overworked, I can promise you, you will love the idea of working 2 hours every day and creating six-figure income because there is a proven step-by-step process that's been tested and trialed. Michelle is using it. She's a millionaire. Many other people are using it. They are already like six figures earners in this company within this community, and there are many more people crushing it and killing it and still learning and getting better and those things. So, if you don't want to give up on your dreams, if you don't want to have to go through that soul wrenching experience of having your dreams die off because you don't know how to fulfill on them, because you tried so many things and you don't know how to do that anymore, and because you own it to your soul, you know that you want to learn about this blueprint. At least learn about it and then decide for yourself. I don't know whether you're going to decide for it or against that. I don't know. But at least learn about the system, okay? And what it can do for you. Because when you see what it did for others, you will understand that it's no coincidence that thousands are making it with that system, right? That means the system is working. It's literally simple like that. It's working. And then it's only up to you what you do with that, right? So taking it and run with that. You still have time to do that even before Christmas, even before holidays this year. And you could be earning nice cash, nice extra cash before holidays to pay for your extra expenses. Like I'm always saying, this is not about money. This is not about making business or like getting sales from people. This is about more people more moms like myself who don't want to be that kind of mom who grabs a chocolate out of their child's hands in a grocery shop just because they cannot afford that. I don't want to be that kind of mom. I want to be the mom who buys that thing not because, she is struggling, but because she really doesn't have to be thinking about money anymore. And you guys, I do have regrets. Absolutely. I have also regrets like everyone else. But the one thing that I regret the most is when my little daughter was born, I did not have those things that I wanted for her. Um, and I didn't have we had things, we had food, we have all of those things, but we were struggling, right? My husband had to ask me for money to pay for the petrol to visit me in the hospital. And I always pictured myself to be buying those beautiful baby dresses for my daughter, and I couldn't. We had second hand clothes for her, but I never had those nice things for her. And that is killing me till today that I could not have given that to her. Many people are saying, well, she doesn't care about those fancy things. She doesn't till today, right? But it's me who really like still cares about that. I wanted to have that dream house that I was talking at the beginning of this life. I wanted to have that dream house when she was still little because I wanted to see her taking first steps in the garden with the view and with the really tranquil environment that she would grow up. That would be her starting point to life. And we didn't have that. We have a house, we have an apartment, we don't have a garden. And that has been killing me for the 3 past years. Can you imagine that? Because I wanted my daughter to be growing up in a house with a garden where she can play and she maybe we can have a dog because that's a completely different experience. So that's why I'm doing this. And if you have a dream where you want to fulfill yourself, maybe you have regrets like myself as well, and you don't want to repeat them. You don't want to go through that anymore. But something else is important right now for you, just know that there is a way how to do it. And there is a better, smarter way how to do it. You don't have to be wrecking your head. You don't have to be overworking, killing yourself in your business, reinventing the wheel, because you can have regular sales with a easy step-by-step process where you just follow every day, you plugging in, you putting your own spin on it, and you're learning and earning, and your experience by the end of the year could be absolutely different than it is all that it is like mapped out right now. But it's up to you. If you want to learn more about the system, go to my bio, click on that link. If you're ready to change your future, enter your address. You will get a 10K in 30 days free guide where we'll explain everything on the business side. You guys on live, sorry, on YouTube, you can go to the description in the video. You will get the same link. So I'm just going to leave you with that because if you're really fed up and sick of not getting what you want in life, not having those dreams fulfilled, and you don't want to feel like a failure anymore, you own it to yourself to learn about the system. So go to the bio, learn about the system, ask questions, go to the webinar, and make the decision for yourself. I'm here for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be here again on live very, very soon. But for now, thank you for watching. Thanks and have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye, you guys. Bye.